Well, let's finish this section up with this problem here, number 51. We have a division. So what we're going to do, of course, is change this to a multiplication and invert this, right? We're going to invert this one here. We're going to, if you want to call it, flip it over. We're going to take the reciprocal. So let's do that now. I'm just going to rewrite this whole thing. So I'm going to write it as q squared plus 3qr minus 4r squared over q squared minus 6qr plus 5r squared times, now let's flip this over. I'll get a q squared plus 2qr minus 35r squared, right? Makes sense? It's a division, so I change it to a multiplication. I'm going to take this denominator, make it the numerator. This numerator, make it the denominator. So in the denominator, we'll get q squared plus 5qr plus 4r squared. Now let's start factoring everything in sight. We are going to get in the top left here, in the top left, we're going to get a q and a q. And now I want a 3 here. I want a 3. I'm not going to use a 2 and a 2. I can't get a 3 there, but a 4 and a 1, I think that'll work. Let's use a 4, but I got to include that r in there, and then a 1r. The 4 is negative, so this is going to be opposite signs down here. I'm going to put a plus here and a minus here. That plus 4 minus 1 will give me the plus 3 over. Okay, let's see what we can do here. How about q and q? And then I want a 5 here. 5, well, the only way I can get is a 5 and a 1, but let's include that r. So 5r and r. The 5's positive, so both the 5r and the r will have the same sign, which is that middle minus sign, minus, minus. And now I can see already I've got this inefficiency. I'm going to cancel that in the next step. Times, all right, let's see what we have over here now. In the top right, we're now going to have a q and a q, and I'm thinking a 7 and a 5. I mean, 35 and 1, can't get a 2. 7 and 5, let's try it. 7r, 5r, it's a minus 35, and I want a plus 2. So I'm going to put the plus here. There's 7qr, minus 5qr is a 2qr. And down here, we'll get a q and a q. I'm going to use a 4r and an r. The 4 is positive, so same signs, positive, positive. Okay, so surely something's going to cancel here, right? What can we do? These will cancel. And what else? I've got a q plus 4r will go with this one. Anything else? Q plus minus 5r, those will go. So let's see. Q plus 4r goes with q plus 4r. Q minus r with q minus r. Q minus 5r, q minus 5r. I think that's it. So we're going to be left with this. Q plus 7r over q plus r.